Hey guys, how's it going? It's Coach Rob here, and this is today's sparring session, and I wanted to give you a breakdown of what's going on here. So Ben is about 6'2", 6'3", and he's doing a really good job here in the beginning. I'm trying to find my range, and he's really keeping me away with his lead teep. Lead kick to the leg,
and
then he's following up with a jab.
The overhand landing.
So what I'm doing is I'm kind of trying to play defense a little bit and see where I can find my holes or where I can break his rhythm. And I really can't find anything at this point. Right now, I'm just saying I can kind of keep my lead hand up and fire the kick to the body. So there, I'm able to double up on a couple of the kicks. But through this process, I'm wanting to box a little bit, but I'm not feeling comfortable going forward because of how fast his hands are and the way he's throwing. So I'm a little hesitant here. Plus, I wanted to see what else I can kind of get him to do. So he's continually walking forward. I'm just trying to stay on the outside and just use a little bit of range. I'm constantly watching his shift. I'm constantly watching the way he's moving everywhere. There, I just tried to trip him. Obviously, I didn't time it right. So right there, I was going to throw a hook there and didn't. I could tell that he was trying to time me. He was really waiting for it. So here, he's really trying to tag me with that jab. So I just kind of keep back, leaning back, getting out of the way, staying out of the way of what his boxing on is. He's not really committing to the punches, so they're not really landing. They're probably missing my face by about an inch or so. But what I do see is his head is really high. His head is up and his hands are down. But the problem I'm having is I can't close the distance the way I want to really catch him the way I want to catch him, because I'm afraid he's going to unload that left on me. So I'm just kind of using my leg to set everything up right now, and just use the back leg. Because he's putting so much pressure on me too, it's hard to really keep him at bay with my lead teep. So I'm not really throwing the teep at all right now. And see there, like I tried to skip in to see if I could get something out of him. He just moved out of the way. So anyhow, this is pretty much all I do in this round. He's tagging me with his punches, so he essentially kind of won the round. And I just had a really hard time getting in. So here it is. He's looking for another boxing shot. I'm just kind of waiting. I stopped being aggressive and figured what I'm going to do is wait for him to come forward, and I want him to open up a little bit. So that's why I kind of stopped throwing so much.
Hold on, I want to go in again,
right.
So now I turn.
So here's round two. I knew, all right, I'm going to have to change rhythm, and I'm going to have to approach this a little different. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to come forward, I'm going to use the hands a lot more, and I'm going to jam his distance and get in on the inside. So you'll see me start using the hands a lot more here. Now what you see is he's tagging me a lot with that lead right. You see me taking shots there. So he's catching me with either that lead right as a jab, or he's catching me with a hook. But you see here, what I'm doing is I'm putting a massive amount of pressure on him. I'm just coming forward and putting pressure. So instead of staying back like I was in the first round, now what I'm doing is I'm doubling up on all my shots, and I'm coming in and being a lot more aggressive boxing. And any opening I can get, I'm going to get. So that's how I was able to sneak that hook in there. Here I'm just clinching with him and just trying to stay tight. I can tell he's kind of panicking. He's not really sure what to do. You can see his hands are down. He's not really controlling my head or anything. So here, immediately I go right into using the hands. So chin's down. You see there, he's caught me with a couple shots with his point, so he's kind of, I know he's going to tag me coming in, and so I'm risking those shots. So I'm risking taking one or two, so I can throw 4 or 5 on him. So now he stopped being so offensive because I put so much pressure on him that he's kind of running out of gas now. I caught him with a body shot earlier too. That one I missed. So now what I'm really focused on is getting in close with that jab and level changing, or catching with the right hand and following up with a back leg low kick. Bow right there. So he just kind of essentially cut the leg off the way he stepped in. Boom, right hook, left to the body. So here, again, I'm just putting a lot of pressure on him now. So instead of sitting back like I was earlier and play defense, I was going to have to come forward and throw a lot. And so the only bad thing about this situation is you are going to take shots coming forward like that. Here, I'm just turning him into clinch. But you can tell, as soon as I come out of the clinch there, I immediately started putting pressure. I didn't hold, I didn't slow down, I didn't, give him time to find his range and breathe. Immediately, I came in with a lot of pressure. You see that right there? He threw me off of him. And you see I'm just cutting the ring off and bringing pressure, cutting the ring off and bringing pressure. So right here, I'm not giving him time to breathe. I'm not giving him time to set up and throw his hands the way he wants to. So he's looking at the clock there. Right. So from here, essentially, I'm just keeping a lot of pressure on level changing. So he's pushing me away again. I'm just not giving him time to set. I'm just loading up on the punches. But anyway, so that's it on this, and I hope you guys got some value out of it.